So, I just wanted to thank you. Remember that one time when we were 6 and you shared your popsicle with me? Like, thank you so much for that. That was amazing. I'm super grateful.
You were thanking me for something that I did years upon years upon years ago.
It was amazing.
But you didn't thank me when I helped you with the dishes last night, or this morning when I made you breakfast, or that one time when I gave you that book to borrow to read, or even, like 5 minutes ago when I helped you get that thing out of your eye.
In the first clip, I thanked Amanda for that one thing that she did for me when we were 6 years old. And
Disclaimer, we didn't actually know each other when we were 6,
No.
so that was straight up made up. So
Yep.
Clearly we're the best actresses ever.
Yes, the best, can't you tell? We are really, really good at thanking Jesus for coming to earth and dying on the cross for our sins. And don't get me wrong, if we are ever not thankful for that, there's something really, really wrong.
Yeah.
That being said, he didn't just do that one thing for us and then never did anything good for us ever again.
Yeah.
He's always got our backs, and he probably does 50 different things for us every day that we don't notice,
if not more.
if not more. And we don't I'm not like ever, but we don't often enough recognize and give him props for those things. Really, it comes down to having an attitude of thankfulness throughout every day.
Yeah.
Towards God.
Let's just look at some of the things that happen every day that we don't really think about. For instance, waking up.
We do that.
Yeah.
Some more easily than others.
Yeah, we're not so hot at doing that. Coffee. For those that can't wake up in the morning.
Thank God for coffee.
Right. Friends. I mean, I don't know what I would do without this girl.
Yep. Not dying in car wrecks.
Health. The weather. I mean, it's warm out here, but there's a really pretty breeze, and I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
So much. Thank you for the shade and for wind.
Right. I mean, what is he doing now in your life? Minute to minute, day to day, moment to moment, all of it. Just being more open to looking around you and seeing the things that he is doing for you every day, all the time.
Not just at Thanksgiving.
Right. Or Christmas or Easter.
Yeah.
But all the time. Okay. So, I was really wondering if you could help me talk to this one person about this thing that I really need to talk to them about, and if you could also kind of help them out and give them some strength or just encourage them, because I don't know if my encouragement is enough. And then if you could also kind of help me with all of this stuff that I really need help with, because I'm having a lot of problems.
Stop. I can't respond to you if you don't stop.
I've seen a lot of questions around on the internet, and even some people that I've talked to. One of the biggest questions is, why can't I hear God when he speaks to me? Why can't I hear God, period? Kind of in the second video that we did. The biggest part is that we don't shut our mouths long enough for him to even be able to say anything.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to tell you some awesome things, give you some awesome encouragement, let you in on some secrets, but we don't stop blabbering long enough to hear it. It's a sad thing.
We need to learn how to listen.
Yeah, we need to learn, and it's a really hard thing to do, because that's literally sitting in the quiet being still, not doing anything, not moving.
And in this day and age, we don't like it when it's quiet. I mean, how many people have to have the TV on or even a fan to go to sleep at night? We don't like it when it's quiet. We don't like being still and not doing things. Or being entertained somehow. We don't like quiet or stillness. And it's really hard to hear someone when there's so much noise around you.
I mean, even think of it this way. You're in if you've ever been to a concert, or even in a room where music is super, super loud, how difficult is it to hear your friend who's sitting right next to you? They basically have to yell and scream in your ear for you to hear them.
And sometimes even then it doesn't work.
Yeah. God does that to us every day. It's as if, the sunset is him yelling, hey, listen to me. Like, I want you to know me. I want you to know what I have to tell you. I have some great things that are just for you. But there's so many noises that you and us add to our lives to make it 12 million times more difficult for him to let us know anything.
Yeah.
So let's quiet that noise and spend some time with him.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you about my day today.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So we live together.
Yes.
Like, as in, like, we share a bathroom, a kitchen. We live in a small apartment together.
You're there all the time.
All the time. We're there together all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't talked to me in 3 weeks, and you just now decide to pop up and try to tell me something? Like, don't get me wrong, I really want to know about your date and everything. Like, I want to know about that because I'm super interested and I still really care about you, but I would really like to have a conversation with you, like, all the time instead of just pretending like, I don't exist or that kind of thing, because that kind of hurts my feelings.
But, how often do we talk to God? When was the last time you talked to God?
I mean, he's there all the time. Like, he's here.
Like, you might talk to him every night before you go to bed, and right on.
Or before every meal.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really good, honestly, at either of those things.
Yeah.
There's always room for more. Like, communication should be constant. Paul told us in one of his letters to pray constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And not that we should just be like blabbering on to God in our minds constantly, but having that sense of communication
with him, yeah.
With him. Yeah, and that also relates to seeing him everywhere, finding him in everything.
Which we talked
remembering
about.
That he's always around.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even if you go through Psalms.
The Psalms?
The Psalms, there
sure.
you go. Go through them. Every single one's a prayer. I mean, who knows? Like, they have lots of people have told us who's written all of them, but
and they go up and they go down.
It's everything: the good, the ugly, the hard, the anger, the happiness, the joy, everything. Mm-hmm. It's one long communication with God about everything that author is feeling, seeing, wanting, not wanting, everything. It's like one big, huge communication with God, and we should be like that. We should. I mean, if we were to answer this question, the last time we prayed was it not? It was last night.
It was.
It was last night. We sat at the wall by our apartment and we collectively prayed. For me, that is the last time I prayed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pray this morning when I woke up.
We haven't prayed it all this afternoon.
We need to work on this too.
Yeah.
And clearly God laid it on our hearts so that we could work on it. And since we're working on it, we figured, hey, we should let other people know.
We're probably not the only ones.
Yeah. What's going on in our lives. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Okay. So, could you give me like some money so that I can go and do like pay my bills and do this one thing that I really need to do, and maybe like if you could like give me some more money so that I can just like put some gas in my car.
Okay.
And then maybe are you making dinner tonight? And then I have to work and I just don't really.
Okay, sweetie. You know I love you, and I've always got your back, and will do whatever you need. But every once in a while, can we just hang out instead of just asking me all these things to do? Can we just like spend time together? That'd be great.
When was the last time that you hung out with God, where you just sat and enjoyed His presence or enjoyed His works? We should do it more.
Yeah. Think about all the things that make up a healthy friendship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, openness, honesty, quality time, sacrifice, communication, being a good listener, all these things. And consider the possibility, the fact, really, that these principles might be the same things that could cultivate, build, grow, what have you, a healthy relationship with God.
We challenge you and challenge us
Mm-hmm.
To think about this as we go throughout our week. Think about the question: if we treated our best friends the way that we treat God,
And you can
in any way, it doesn't
name
have
that
to be
best friend or spouse,
Yeah,
what have you.
it doesn't even have to be just in prayer, but in general, how we treat God. If we treated our significant other or our best friend that way, how would that affect our relationship with God? What would that do to our relationship with our friends? Kind of examine your own life and look and see what you're missing out on and ways to kind of fix it and change it. Because it's up to us, and He's there and He is going to help us and encourage us, but we have to make the first move of being honest with ourselves and honest with Him about the different things that we're dealing with.
It might be uncomfortable. It might blow your mind. It might do both.
Yeah, both are very fun and very scary at the same time. But we just challenge you guys to do that, and we challenge each other to do that.
Yep.
And we want to hear from you. So send us an email about this week's challenge. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well, if you need me, I'm right here. No matter what, I'm always near. Yeah, I've been